Millions of employees who do not have retirement plans will now have an option through New York State. Governor Kathy Hochul signed a new law last month that would allow employees and some businesses to opt into the state's Secure Choice Savings Program. This new law applies to private employers with 10 workers or more who have been in business for at least 2 years and currently do not offer a 401k savings plan. But right now, many small businesses and employees are unaware of this new law. Senior reporter Eileen Buckley tonight takes a closer look at what workers and business owners need to know.
You might think a young dishwasher and cook at a restaurant would not be willing to set aside anything for retirement just yet. But at the Blanco restaurant on Delaware Avenue in the village of Kenmore, Joe Morelli says he would definitely opt in. Under a new state law in New York, he can initially contribute 3% of his wages to his state retirement plan. How would that help you?
Well, if the Social Security runs out before I'm at that age, then it would be some type of cushion.
His employer, Telly Gogo, says this is the first he's hearing about this new law, and he's embracing it for his employees.
I think it's a great idea. They work hard, the hours are long, and they should reap some benefits from the state.
The restaurant owner says as a small employer, he's not able to offer a retirement package. Employers are not required to contribute to this plan.
That's even better. So I think it's a great idea.
Luckily, it's not going to cost the employer any money, but it's something they have to make their employees aware of.
Christopher Fabian at EG Tax in the town of Tonawanda is trying to contact clients who this will affect.
And so we're just trying to make all the employers aware of this new pension mandate that they're doing.
The law, which took effect October 21st, fails to state if this applies to part-time employees. Fabian says he's not a fan of this law because he does not believe workers at smaller businesses will be able to contribute.
Especially if we're talking restaurants or little stores, these employees don't make a lot of money to begin with. How can they contribute to it?
But Morelli says he can spare 3% and wants to start saving for retirement now.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Especially with the past year and a half we've had.
Now, employees can opt out of this program if they wish, but if they decide to join it at some point, they would have to wait for the annual open enrollment. In Kenmore, Eileen Buckley, 7 Eyewitness News.
Currently, about 60 million Americans have a 401k account. That's only about 35%, though, of the workforce. And financial services firm Fidelity breaks down the average amount employees have saved by age. People under 30 have about $15,000 saved. Those over the age of 60 have about $225,000. The average 401k plan in 2021 hit a record $129,000 put away. But if you do not have a 401k plan set up, what can you do right now to start saving for retirement? The experts say keep track of your spending, separate wants from needs, and avoid using credit to pay your bills. And parents, financial advisors say, make sure you're preparing for your own retirement first.
Many parents get caught up with, well, do I put money away for my own retirement, or do I put money away for my kids' college education? And you just have to appreciate the fact that your kids ultimately are not going to be inviting you over for dinner every night because you're on the street. So you have to take care of yourself first. For many people, they may have 20, 25, 30 years during retirement, and they're going to need to have sufficient resources to fund their lifestyle.
Well, you can find additional money-saving resources. They're available for you right now at WKBW.com. Good info.